guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications to become a part of the family. So today's video, I'll be giving you guys a story time. So basically the story time is gonna be how I got, you know, kicked out of class, kicked out of school, sent to the office, everything for no reason. Like, I literally did nothing. Okay, so the backstory of this is the first day of school. I think it was, I don't know if it was 9th grade or 10th grade, in one of those, but I remember it was the first day of school and I went into my English class. This teacher was like so annoying. She was on 10 the first day. So all the other teachers are letting kids just, you know, walk into the classroom, and she's standing outside the door checking people's names to see, you know, who is coming in her class or whatever. So I go to the classroom and she's just like, "What's your name?" And I said my name, and she was like, "Ooh." And I guess she recognized my last name. So she's like, "Are you so-and-so, sister?" And I'm like, yeah. And she was like,
I'm like, "Girl, excuse you?"
Basically, that's the backstory of that. So off rip, she didn't like me just because I was my brother's sister. And yeah, don't ask me why, I don't know. Fast forward to this day, this teacher is super annoying. She was giving everybody a bad grade when school barely started, and everybody was complaining about her. People have complained about her for years, and she's still not fired. She already had a bad rep at the school because she sends a lot of kids out of her class to the principal's office, or just tells the principal to suspend them for no reason. Like, all the campus supervisors knew she was full of BS. The principal knew she was full of BS. Every time she would write a kid up, literally nobody would get in trouble, because it was just like she was using all the school's referrals. Like, she just was just, I don't know what she needed. She probably needed a man in her life, but that's besides the point. Anyways, she was getting on everybody's nerves in the classroom, and she wouldn't teach. All she was trying to do was discipline, and I'm just like, bro, you're not our mom. We are not learning from you. Like, you're not even teaching us, and you want to give us a bad grade, but you want to just do lectures every day. Like, we did not ever open the book. We never did nothing. All we had was tests, and if we didn't have a test, then it was just her talking. And we were mad because we weren't learning or whatever. So anyways, before I get off topic. So in my class and in other classes, because they did this every period, but in my period they started, you know, getting mad at her, and they started throwing things at her which was none of my business. And no, I did not partake in any of that. I wish I would have, because I'm gonna tell you why. But anyways, they were throwing like rocks at her from outside. They threw books, and then like, I think like a year before, somebody had put like a dead animal in her desk. So this particular day, the kids were throwing stuff at her, rocks, books, anything, everything they could find to throw, pencils. I'm telling you, they was doing everything. It's not funny, but it's funny because I feel like she deserves it, and she picked on everybody for no reason, especially me. So basically, every time she would turn around to write on the whiteboard, somebody would throw something at her. And then when she turned around, like, who threw that? Nobody would say who it was, because, you know, it was all ride or die, and we all didn't like her. So she'll be like, who was that? And nobody would say anything. So she couldn't send anybody out, you know, because she didn't know who threw it. So it got to a point where she had to have a campus supervisor in every class to watch the kids, because every time she turned her back, somebody was throwing something at her, which was sad. But so this day, she didn't have a campus supervisor in there. She went to go print something or something. She left the class. She left the class for some reason before class started. So the kids were already coming into the classroom, And before the bell rang, she went somewhere to do something. I don't know if it was the bathroom or to print paper or whatever. It was probably to go get some more referrals so she could write more people up. But basically, when she left, they poured a substance on the floor. So when she came back and she walked in, she didn't expect it. She slipped and she fell and hurt her arm, she says. So that was one day, and then this is the day where I get in trouble. So she came to school, I think it was the next day actually. She came to school with a little, not a cast, but you know those things that you could buy. I think it's like an arthritis thing that people have, or just like a little, I don't know, but it's not one from the doctors. It's one you could go pick up at Rite Aid or Walgreens or something. But it was basically just like a wrap with the thumb thing on it. And I was like, oh dang, she really got hurt when she walked in, you know? So this particular day, it was books, rocks, pencils, everything that you can name thrown at her, because she was, I don't know what she was doing, but she always just was just doing too much. And I had just got in class and I sat down taking my stuff out, and people were throwing things, and she was writing something on the whiteboard. Somebody threw a book, like a big thick textbook, like the hardcover textbook, and they threw it at her, and it hit, I don't know if it hit her head or her back. It hit somewhere, you know? And basically she turned around and she was like, who did that? Nobody said anything, but she looked, I swear to God, she looked dead at me. She turned around, she looked dead at me. I remember I just got into class, I did not do anything. She looked dead at me and said, Anaya, get out of my class, I'm sending you to the office.
I said, whoa, what? Hold on, first of all.
And she said, no, I don't want to hear it. I'm writing a referral and you need to get out. And I'm gonna call the campus supervisor. And I'm just like,
Sounds about right.
then the whole class started like just going haywire. And they were just like, Anaya didn't do that. She didn't do it, it wasn't her, it wasn't her. La, la, la. Like everybody's yelling at her, telling her that it was not me, because it really wasn't. Like everybody was like, that wasn't Anaya. Like you can't kick her out because she didn't do nothing. She just walked into class. She still said it was me. She still said it was me. So I'm like, bro, I'm really just trying to get my education and go home and eat. You're worried about me and I'm not even worried about you. I didn't throw nothing at you, ma'am. And if I did, best believe I would own up to it. And I have aim and I will not miss, and I will aim straight for your dome piece. Everybody was just basically trying to tell her, you know, it wasn't Anaya, and she just didn't want to hear it. She called the campus supervisor. Campus supervisor came. She even said, you know, on the phone that I threw something at her and she's hurt and all this other stuff. And I've probably been the one throwing things the whole time, like just lying on me. And the campus supervisor came. I looked at the campus supervisor and then he looked at me, and then I'm just like, bro, I didn't do nothing. And he was like, I know, just come with me. I'm not gonna take you to the office, but we just gonna get out of her class. I'm like, period, poo, because they already know, you feel me? Basically, she wrote a referral, and the referral said that I threw a book at her, it hit her in her head, and which I don't think it did. And then she was just like, basically saying that I just was doing everything, and I've been the culprit of all these things being thrown at her. Also in the referral, she said that I tried to fight her. Like, sis, really? I tried to fight you? What do I look like fighting an old Caucasian woman? Please. I'm just like, what? Like, I'm reading it because the campus supervisor handed it to me after he got it from her, and he let me read it. I'm just like, bruh, I didn't even throw nothing at her. I've never thrown anything at her. Do I want to throw something at her? Yes, I do, especially right now. But have I did it in the past or today? No. So he's just like, it's okay, I'm not gonna take you to the office, just chill with me. And yeah, so we was just chilling because they had a little cart, so I was just sitting in the cart until the bell rang. And and I went to third period. Have y'all ever had a teacher that picked on you for no reason or was just hella evil? Like, why are you messing with me? I don't know, it was just weird. But yeah, that is the story of me getting kicked out of class, school, fighting my teacher, whatever. If you guys have a story like this, let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to become part of the family. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.